Mysterious loud bangs in Sichuan and Shaanxi trigger speculation. Another Tofu-Dreg project? Accident in Nanjing's 5th Yangtze River Bridge tunnel causes water surge. 268 dishes just cost 20 yuan. Hangzhou Asian Games burns money to delight foreigners, sparks fury among Chinese. Xi Jinping mocked in every line? Hebei drama Huangliang dream goes viral. The declining birth rate, many hospitals closing their obstetrics departments. Premade dishes enter schools. Is the CCP transitioning to a war-readiness-driven economy? It's all covered in today's China Truths. Mysterious loud bangs in Sichuan and Shaanxi trigger speculation. According to a report from China News Network, on September 27 at approximately 2 p.m., many people in various locations, including Xi'an and Hanjong in Shaanxi, as well as Mianyang in Sichuan, heard a loud noise, caused doors and windows in houses to shake. Some individuals were even awakened from their sleep by this noise. Many Xi'an residents reported hearing a loud noise coming from the sky. Additionally, there have been multiple reports of loud noises in the sky over Shijiazhuang, Hebei, in recent days. Some netizens stated that they were absolutely terrified by the loud noise. Some Xianying netizens initially suspected it might be due to a nearby mine explosion. Meanwhile, certain internet users questioned whether the sonic boom resulted from aircraft testing and reached out to the Economic Development Zone Sub-Bureau in Mianyang City, Sichuan. One netizen messaged, it was caused by test flights of the new domestically manufactured WS-15 engine Icon on the J-20 aircraft. It generated sonic booms on 4 separate occasions over the barren hills and Xinjiang Icon. Some people mistakenly thought it was missile launches, and the supersonic wave's impact range is 160-2000 kilometers. It could be heard across the entire Sichuan province. In response, the Economic Development Zone Sub-Bureau in Mianyang City, Sichuan, stated, "Do not believe in rumors, do not spread rumors." Currently, there is some suspicion focused on Mianyang, which serves as a base for the development of China's nuclear weapons. In 1990, the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, relocated nuclear weapons development activities from remote mountains in Sichuan to the outskirts of Mianyang, establishing a science city. Inside this facility are nuclear weapons researchers, laboratories, research institutes, and testing facilities. Another Tofu-Dreg project? Accident in Nanjing's 5th Yangtze River Bridge tunnel causes water surge. On the early morning of September 27, an incident occurred at the Nanjing Yangtze River 5th Bridge tunnel, where water leakage was observed inside the tunnel. Citizens recorded videos of the water leakage, which showed water gushing out from a section of the tunnel's wall and quickly spreading across the ground. This news has circulated on the internet, stating that the Nanjing Yangtze River tunnel had been damaged and was leaking. As of 5 p.m. on the 27th, the Nanjing Traffic Operation Management Group had not yet officially responded to the incident on its website. However, the reason was stated that, at 3:28 a.m. on the 27th, a cargo truck in the outbound direction of the Jiangzinsu Bridge's Jiajiang Tunnel repeatedly collided with the tunnel's right and left side walls, causing severe damage to on-site equipment. This collision resulted in the firefighting water pipe being ruptured, leading to water gushing out from the wall. The driver was also injured and trapped. According to public information, the Nanjing Jiangzinsu Yangtze River Bridge, also known as the Yangtze River 5th Bridge, began construction in 2017 and opened to traffic in December 2020. The bridge crosses the Yangtze River in the form of the Jiajiang Tunnel, connecting the Jiangshan Avenue Tunnel in Jianya District. 268 dishes just cost 20 yuan. Hangzhou Asian Games burns money to delight foreigners, sparks fury among Chinese. During China's economic downturn, the Hangzhou Asian Games are making headlines for their lavish spending. In more detail, the buffet at the Hangzhou Asian Games cafeteria has recently gone viral on the internet because you can enjoy a whopping 268 different dishes for just 20 yuan, about $2.74, equal to the cost of a single cup of milk tea. According to official information, the Asian Games has set up 7 buffets, each capable of serving 2,000 people simultaneously. These restaurants are decorated and maintained to the standards of 5-star hotels. They offer a staggering variety of 268 dishes, encompassing both Chinese and Western cuisines, hot and cold dishes, including items like steak, lamb chops, seafood sashimi, and more. All ingredients are carefully chosen to ensure freshness and flavor, and the food is available around the clock. Furthermore, the restaurant also provided various snacks and fruits, and the fridge was stocked with a variety of drinks and ice cream, all available for unlimited consumption. Due to the unbelievably low price of the 20 yuan buffet, numerous journalists and athletes have shared photos of their dining experiences, with their dishes full of delicious food. A Chinese journalist showed his dining experience in the Asian Games Village cafeteria, mentioning that the restaurant also had KFC and Pizza Hut, offering various fried chicken and pizzas. When the server told him that these foods were all you can eat, he exclaimed, "Oh my!" Amidst the nation's economic crisis and the struggles faced by countless citizens, this burn money buffet has stirred up anger among the mainland population. Social media is abuzz with criticism, including comments like "even foreigners are shocked, and I'm shocked too. It's a careless use of taxpayers' money, and losing money but making a show of it to please foreigners. Why not provide this to Chinese people? Why not provide it to children from impoverished families?" The CCP has not yet disclosed the overall expenditure in this year's Hangzhou Asian Games, but the Hangzhou government has stated that as of 2020, the investment in infrastructure, competition venues, and related areas for the Hangzhou Asian Games has already reached 224.8 billion yuan, approximately $30.78 billion US. This international event is destined to conclude with a massive deficit. According to a report from the Olympic Council of Asia, OCA, the expected sponsorship revenue for the Hangzhou Asian Games is 6 billion yuan, and the copyright revenue is expected to be 4 billion yuan, making the total revenue 10 billion yuan, approximately $1.37 billion US, which is far lower than the expenses. Xi Jinping mocked in every line? Hebei drama Huangliang Dream goes viral. Following the success of Dao Lang's Luosha Haisher, not only did the song Big Dream gain popularity, but also a large-scale traditional Chinese opera titled Huangliang Dream, performed in Hebei province, quickly became a sensation across the internet. In the play, the character Xiangya is surrounded by flatterers and informers, and the dialogue is thought-provoking. Lines like endless extravagance, endless power are particularly noteworthy. In more detail, on September 25, a video was posted on the X platform, formerly known as Twitter, with both Chinese and English subtitles. The video showed that, as Xi Jinping announced the opening of the Asian Games, Hebei province, which had recently experienced man-made flooding, aired the large-scale traditional Chinese opera Huangliang Dream. Similar to Dao Lang's Luosha Haisher, it quickly gained widespread popularity on the internet and was widely shared. This suggests that the Chinese people have reached the limits of their tolerance for the rule of the Communist Party. Despite the significant risks involved, they are using historical allegory to comment on current events, implying that the Chinese people believe the CCP's rule is nearing its end, stating that no matter how extravagant the dictator may be, it's all just a dream. The lyrics of the play carry deep meaning, with lines like, "Eight-bearer sedan sways, who's swaying inside? Inside, the current prime minister is seated, and who's seated inside? And endless extravagance, endless power, can't finish the sumptuous delicacies, can't spend all the money, can't hear all the praises, can't accept all the gifts, can't fully enjoy the wealth, can't get through the years." Former Chinese media personality Zhao Lanjian also posted a video, revealing, Huangliang Dream, the #1 anti-Xi drama airing behind the Great Firewall, the Central Propaganda Department, the National New Office, and the Cyberspace Administration have verbally instructed all media platforms to take it down and ban it. However, the short video continues to spread through unofficial channels. Some internet users are actively discussing and expressing their opinions, saying, "This drama is gaining significant popularity online right now, and many young people enjoy watching it. It can undoubtedly resonate perfectly, the process of awakening, although somewhat delayed. Once awakened, there's no going back to sleep." As time goes on, the awakened masses that swamp creatures will have to face will only increase. The declining birth rate, many hospitals closing their obstetrics departments. On September 25, reports emerged from netizens regarding the closure of the obstetrics department at Hangzhou Second Hospital, situated in Ningbo, Zhejiang Province. An emotional farewell video shared by a member of the hospital's obstetrics staff lent credence to these claims. This information was subsequently verified by the staff at the hospital. According to statements from Hangzhou Second Hospital's staff on September 26, the obstetrics department had been shut down on September 18. Some of the medical practitioners have been relocated to the gynecology department within the hospital, while others have found new positions in different medical facilities. Hangzhou Second Hospital, situated at No. 1 Chanhe Road in Hangzhou Central District, Ningbo City, was originally planned for construction in April 2004. The facility comprises two main structures, a 7-story outpatient complex building and a 17-story ward building. In light of these changes, an obstetrics staff member from Ningbo Hangzhou Second Hospital shared a heartfelt farewell video online, expressing both nostalgia for the obstetrics department and confidence in their commitment to serving patients in alternative capacities within the medical field. This video sparked fervent discussions and elicited a range of emotions among netizens. The news has also garnered significant attention and made its way to the top trending topics. However, Ningbo Hangzhou Second Hospital's decision to close its obstetrics department is not an isolated occurrence. In 2019, several hospitals across economically developed cities and regions, including Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, Hanjo, and Nanjing, either closed their obstetrics departments or downsized them for similar reasons. This trend underscores the broader demographic challenges currently facing China. Netizens have pointed out that these hospital closures are symptomatic of China's acute demographic crisis. Hospitals in areas with below-average birth rates are disproportionately affected, reflecting a complex interplay of factors such as soaring housing costs, expensive education, intense societal pressures, reduced desire for larger families, and limited policy support for fertility. According to a report from Daily Economic News, not only is the birth rate incredibly low due to various factors, including emotional infidelity, marital inequality, and financial difficulties, but the more severe consequence is that the closure of the obstetrics department is just the first step, followed by the closure of kindergartens, primary and secondary schools, universities, and factories. The population problem is considered the most significant challenge, and it's better to realize it sooner rather than later. Official data from the National Bureau of Statistics of the CCP has projected a decline in China's population from 2021 to 2022. This decrease mirrors the country's declining birth rate, which has steadily decreased over the past 6 years, reaching a historic low of just 6.77 births per 1,000 people. Premade dishes enter schools. Is the CCP transitioning to a war-readiness-driven economy? Recently, many schools in China abruptly switched to providing students with prepackaged meals. Due to concerns over food safety, parents have voiced their opposition, turning it into a social hot topic. Some even raised suspicions that this move is related to wartime preparations. Meanwhile, according to reports from state media, the central government in Beijing has underscored the need to bolster the prepackaged meal industry in this year's No. 1 document. Regarding this matter, senior commentator Jiang Feng provided his own analysis. Japan has been promoting prepackaged meals for decades, however, they are fundamentally different from those in China. On one side, Japan, there is a strong emphasis on comprehensive nutrition and physical health for its citizens, while on the other side, China, the focus is on commercial interests and national requirements. Jiang analyzed that in preparation for a stage where China could face comprehensive sanctions and blockades amid escalating tensions with the United States, including the possibility of a conflict in the Taiwan Strait, the CCP must significantly import and stockpile strategic food reserves. This goes beyond military rations and includes the urgent need to amass enough food to ensure societal stability. As a result, the rapid clearing of inventories and the development of prepared prepackaged meals for wartime have become a dual approach. Notably, in the earlier statement by Chen Jiwu, the director of the Hong Kong Institute for the Humanities and Social Sciences, claiming that China has entered a war-driven economic model. In response, senior commentator Kai Shenkuan stated that Chen Jiwu seemed to anticipate that Xi Jinping might be contemplating an attack on Taiwan. Consequently, he attempted to convey signals in advance through this method. However, for a country of China's immense size, pursuing a wartime economy is not feasible and would inevitably lead to a dead end. Scholar Yuan Hongbing, who resides in Australia, expressed on September 26 to the Epoch Times that he had long argued that Xi Jinping is comprehensively pushing China's system into a wartime state, which includes economic aspects. He analyzed that from a political perspective, Xi Jinping has further strengthened his personal authoritarian power and obtained the power of lifelong rule, which is one of the clearest political signals of the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, entering a wartime system. From an economic perspective, he not only promotes state advancement and private retreat but also strengthens control over private enterprises, rapidly establishing CCP organizations in large and medium-sized private enterprises. The so-called supply and marketing cooperative system framework has now been mostly restored, with the aim of utilizing this system for wartime rationing once the country enters a state of war. Furthermore, from a social management perspective, the Chinese Minister of Public Security, Wang Xiaohong, is now implementing the so-called police force sinking, with CCP police entering communities to strengthen social control. Recently, Xi Jinping emphasized the so-called Fengxiao experience from Mao Zedong's era, encouraging people to become informants. Yuan Hongbing also pointed out that since taking power, Xi Jinping has overseen a comprehensive regression in political, economic, cultural, and social development, leading to difficult living conditions and economic stagnation for the people. Meanwhile, foreign affairs have become turbulent. However, he has rapidly advanced CCP militarism, with military capabilities growing rapidly. All of this indicates that Xi Jinping has placed the national system of the CCP's tyranny into a wartime state, not just in terms of the economic system. One more point, Yuan Hongbing believes that Xi Jinping may initiate a conflict in the Taiwan Strait between 2025 and 2027. However, Xi may believe that he is not afraid of fighting in his own backyard, but the outcome of the war could be entirely different. Yuan said, initiating a war in the Taiwan Strait could be a historical turning point where Xi Jinping plays with fire and ends up burning himself. Don't forget to comment in the section below to share your opinions on today's topic with us. Make sure to like and subscribe to see more interesting topics from China Truths.